Hey kids, I'm Seth Parsons, I'm your host, and welcome to another edition of Kids News Networld. Today we're going to be talking about brains, or specifically growing brains in a lab.
You need to grow a brain.
It's alive! So, scientists in Austria, a European country, have managed to grow a pea-sized brain using human stem cells. Now, those of you unfamiliar with a pea, it's roughly the size of your annoying sister's brain. They took stem cells from a patient with microcephaly. That's a big word, but what it means is tiny head. And they took these stem cells, allowed these stem cells to grow in a nutrient-rich cocktail. They fed the brain. The reason they did this was to learn how microcephaly really developed. So they wanted to take a brain that wasn't from a real human, which is good. Microcephaly is just the start. Maybe now we can learn more about autism and schizophrenia, a whole bunch of other brain disorders, neurological disorders. That's not the only organ that we're able to grow. We've been growing tracheas and lungs, and we've been developing hearts. There's a 3D printer now that will print the structure for an organ, and when you take stem cells from the patient, you can apply that to the structure, and those stem cells will help the organ grow on that structure. So we could print out a 3D image of a heart and take stem cells and grow a heart specifically for patients. We could take stem cells from your skin and chemically revert those stem cells from your skin back into stem cells, which are the beginning type of cell. Interesting thing with the stem cell is that a stem cell can turn into anything. It can be a brain cell, it could be an eyeball, a stem cell could be skin or hair. So they're really kind of nice cells to have, especially if you're, say, trying to build, organs. One of the big complications of organ donation now is that somebody has to be dead. And those organs are transferred from the donor into the recipient, the person who receives that organ, who needs the organ. The big issue there is that a lot of times the organ from the donor doesn't really match the receiver. So the receiver often has to take drugs for the rest of their lives to fight off rejection and the body's natural attempts to get rid of this foreign organ. One of the complications now, if we can grow our own organs, is completely gone. Also, we never have to worry about anybody having to die, which is a big deal. Already organ shortages in the world, and if we can grow our own organs with our own stem cells, we're creating a customized organ that doesn't require anyone else to donate an organ and doesn't require anti-rejection medicines for the rest of our lives. So, killing a couple birds with one stone. The possibilities of this are really just endless. And it all starts with the brain. It all starts in the brain. Even a pea-sized brain like your little sister's. So, that's it for me. If you want to see more real kids news, subscribe to Kids News Networld, and you can follow us on Facebook, and we will see you next time.